Hello YouTube. So here's the recipe for one of my favorite smoothies. It's super simple, but you do need a juicer and a blender. And it's I use a masticating juicer. So it's a Omega juicer, and I use a Vitamix for the blender. So here's what you're gonna need. You're going to need a pineapple. You don't need the whole thing, maybe half. And then, you can use 5 or 6 apples. And you can use any greens. This is spinach and kale together because I didn't have enough spinach. I usually just use spinach, but in this case I'm gonna use some kale as well, baby kale. And this is the Vitamix and the jug, and this is the juicer that I use. It's a masticating Omega juicer, and I'm gonna use that to juice the apples. So you just kind of cut the apples like this so they can fit the juicer. So let's cut all of them. So I cut all the apples, and now I'm gonna cut the pineapple. I usually use a bread knife for the pineapple. I feel like it works. It works really well. I'm not gonna use the whole thing, just half of it, but I'm gonna cut the whole thing, and then I'm gonna just save the rest in my fridge. So let's go ahead and cut this. So just a quick tip for the pineapple. It takes me like 1 minute just to remove the skin. It's really simple with this kind of knife. So here's all the skin, and I'm gonna just remove the bits that stay here. I'm just gonna remove most of them, and then what I do next, I just cut them. I just cut the pineapple in like slices. So I'm gonna cut the slices, and then I'm gonna cut the slices into cubes, removing the middle, kind of like the hard kind of part. Like sometimes the middle is not that hard, so you can still eat it, but when it's hard, just try it out. If it's too hard, then you can remove it. Alright, so I sliced it out. Here are my slices, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just cut like this, and then I just cut it again, like kind of like leaving that, kind of like leaving that like middle in there, and then I just cut it off, leave the middle. In the middle it's kind of hard, so I can feel it, so just toss it and just cut the edges here. 1, 2, and just cut the rest of it. Okay, so my beautiful pineapple is all cut now, and there's a lot of it, so I'm not gonna use the whole thing. I'm just gonna put them in the Vitamix. Look, like half of it. Oops, we don't even want to use this. My pineapple, by the way, the pineapple is unfortunately not organic. I couldn't find organic at this time of the year. I bought this one at Costco for about, I think it was $2.99, the whole thing. So that's fine. There's plenty. And then I'm just gonna put my greens in there. My greens. And now I'm just gonna, instead of adding water, I just gonna juice my apples, and I'm gonna put the juice in there and then blend it. So let's juice it. So this is how the juicer works. You just put them in here, put the pieces in there, and shove it in there, and the juice comes out really fresh of the apple. Super cool. just gonna juice the whole thing out. Like this juicers come with a screen sometimes, like most of them do, and you can screen the juice here if you don't want all the extra pulp thing, but you know, I don't really need it for apple juice. So, and this is whatever the remainings are of the apples. You can use that for eating, I guess. And then this yummy creamy apple juice is gonna go in here. There you go. This should be enough to blend all that. If not, then I'll just add some water. But let's try to just blend it like this. Okay, so we are done with the blending. Look how beautiful color this is. And let's pour into my jar here. Still a little bit in there, but oh my god, look at this. This is amazing. And I'm gonna taste it now. Cheers. It's just perfect. Oh my god, you have to try this. And actually, if you want to cut the pineapple the day before or a few hours before, and then you want to keep it in the fridge, so it's you know, it gives a little bit of crispiness, like because of the ice. It's really nice also. So this is just room temperature now. If you like it cold, then you can keep the pineapple in the fridge or the freezer as well. It can be frozen if you like that. But this is, for me, this is just perfect. Thumbs up.